we're going to be talking about, would Conor McGregor be a good Prime Minister of Ireland? Because that is clearly what he is gearing up to do in this coming years with this trip to the White House and meeting Donald Trump and talking about Ireland on the big stage. I would first like to point out that he is clearly on it and he is clearly tweaking. You can see it in his mannerisms and how he is talking. And the fact that Conor McGregor is even at the White House in 2025 and answering questions from the American media and journalists, it makes me think that we do not live in the real world. What is happening in this world for Conor McGregor to be at the White House answering questions? But let's get straight into it. It's obvious that Conor is getting ready to run for Prime Minister of Ireland, even though he is clearly an addict. And you can clearly tell while meeting Conor McGregor, Donald Trump can see this and can see that Conor McGregor is clearly on something and is not sober. The press woman at the White House tried to get Conor to stop talking multiple times and tried to intervene when he was talking, like in this clip.
Ireland and America, we are siblings. We consider America our big sibling. So it's important for Ireland to have a...
He's clearly on something, and she can clearly tell this, and she's trying to stop him from talking. The fact that this is even going on in the White House is insane. Not the drug part, that's been going on for many, many years. The fact that Conor McGregor is talking and answering questions at the White House podium. But I would also like to point out that Conor McGregor has clearly put his pride aside. Because recently, in an Aidan Ross live stream before the presidential campaign, during the presidential campaign, Donald Trump said that Khabib was his favourite fighter.
Your favourite fighters?
Well, I think Khabib, how good is Khabib? Do you know who Khabib is?
Of course I know who Khabib is.
Khabib was 29.
Which is weird for an ex-American president to do, which he was at the time, because it was during the campaign. And this is something that Conor would have definitely seen and should definitely know about, which means he is ignoring this. Which means it is in his best interest to do this, which means Conor McGregor is getting ready to run for Prime Minister of Ireland. What does this mean for Ireland? To be very, very honest, this would be very, very bad for Ireland. Conor McGregor, a lot of people think he's lost a lot of fans from the court case. He has lost fans, but he still has a huge following, especially in Ireland, mainly in Ireland. So with an immense support in Ireland, it would be possible for him to do this, and it would even be possible for him to win with the right backing. And with this Donald Trump meeting, this could be showing that he might be getting the backing that he needs. And Conor McGregor is already a multi-hundred millionaire in himself with many, many, many connections in Ireland, which could help him do this, especially in the Irish mob, which his sister is married to one of them. But let's get straight into the nitty-gritty. Conor McGregor would not be a good Prime Minister for Ireland. Ireland does need to go in a new direction, and there are a lot of issues in Ireland, but Conor McGregor is an addict and an alcoholic. He is not the person to sort this out and to deal with this. Maybe Prime Conor, before going to the Mayweather fights, Prime Conor would have been able to do this. The partying is weakness for the soul, Conor, but not this Conor. Especially not this Conor. He needs to get himself help before he tries to help anyone else. Conor does care about the people of Ireland. It's been clear throughout his career, but he is not in his good place. He is an addict and he needs serious help. He has surrounded himself by yes men that are not telling him this, and so he cannot run for Prime Minister, because if he won, it would be detrimental for Ireland. But I'm here for Conor's campaign. It is going to be fire. The sad thing is, if this was before the civil case, or the civil case didn't happen, this would be a lot more likely for McGregor. Even though he's still an addict and it would not be a good idea, it would be a lot more likely. Even though there are loads and loads of holes in the civil case, if you just go and read the court documents, you can see her story does not make sense. In the fact that she got with Conor's friend an hour or two after Conor allegedly did that to her. But due to the way Conor's been acting these last years, and the stuff he's doing, and the party, and the clear addiction he has towards drugs, this is not hard for it to imagine him doing. This put Conor in such a bad position, and that is the main reason Conor lost the civil case. Conor has such a good wife, he has kids, he does not need to be doing all of this. Sadly, no one around Conor will tell him this, and most likely, in the next couple of years, we will see Conor McGregor run for Prime Minister of Ireland. What that means for Ireland, it matters, but it doesn't. Conor, at the end of the day, Conor would not be a good Prime Minister. He is an addict and an alcoholic, and this would be detrimental. But the campaign would be fire, and the memes would be fire. You're telling me Conor's mandates and his promises wouldn't be hilarious?